you try to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you try to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young once, yeah that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait no, it's living with no shame. Wait no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well I just wanna be happy, how to get there? Glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. But try to do what you love when it's said and done. Cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life, everyday, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Living life, everyday, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood. But then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon. It can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing all our minds and put the work in. We got some work, man. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Gotta get through this, life is a nuisance, tie up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass halfway. I know, it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone. Just wanna break, no, I'm not gonna give in. Take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm not a robot, I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when thoughts pull you in. I miss the old you, we died with a purpose. All the energy around me felt nervous, scared I would pop out fast to the surface. Had to cut it off before you made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn and scarred. I had a given art, but now I'm peaking smart. I'm keeping up my guard, I'm hiding every card. A royal flush of bluff, you never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad, I'ma be something that they can never be me. Nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay salty. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and
Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Good whatever time it is in your location. How everybody is feeling today? Are you guys all right? Are you cool? Are you ready? Say hi to us if you are in the building. And don't forget to like. The more you like, the more people are going to join us in this stream. So if you want to help, you can just like. All right. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. So remember that I'm here for the people. I'm here to answer your questions, give you the opportunity to talk. The link is always there for everybody to call. So the energy is gonna come from you because you decide what we're gonna discuss about in the show. So yesterday was the Champions League draw, group stage, and then today was Europa League and the Europa Conference League. So it was a lot of fun yesterday because we were live doing the draw for the Champions League. But today I didn't have time to do that, to do the live stream for Europa League draws. But we can discuss about the biggest competition in the world, Europa League and the Europa Conference League, where Cristiano Ronaldo is going to do his thing. So feel free to say hi if you are in the building before we start. So we're waiting for a few more people to arrive. And I put a poll early on asking you which league is going to win Europa League, because yesterday I did a poll about which league was going to win the Champions League. Today I put Europa League because, you know, there are so many Premier League teams that will be there, like Arsenal, Manchester United, you know, stuff like that. So if you can get into the poll and comment, let us know who is going to be there. Much appreciated. So let me go and say hi to few people that are already in the house. Arsenal for live stage. Chelsea will win nothing. All right. We're going to see at the end. That's what you say every single season, but we keep on winning season after season after season. So, and Mohammed just responded to him like Arsenal to win the Champions League this season, in a season that they are not even in the Champions League. Yeah, this is a good one. Good one, Mo. Good one. Azizi, my brother. It's me, Musa. Musa. Hello there, Musa. What's going on? What are we... Not sure what you will mean here. Are you trying to say center forward? You're trying to say center forward, yeah? So what are we reach? I don't know. We haven't really signed anybody so far. We're still waiting for Aubameyang. And open the door for surprises. Could be the last minute surprise. Somebody from somewhere. Probably Ronaldo or Depay, or I don't know. We don't know. But who is there on the market? Nobody is there. Isaac just signed for Newcastle United. Skamaka signed for West Ham. Haaland signed for Manchester City. Nunes signed for Liverpool. Who else was on the market? Nketiah, the young man from Reims in France. He signed for PSG, which is a strange choice in my opinion, signing for PSG when they have so many attackers. And he's on the bench. It's been 3 games so far. He hasn't even played total of 15 minutes, you know. Newcastle wanted him, Nketiah, Hugo. And he said no, he didn't really want to go to whatever. He didn't want to go to Newcastle. Newcastle even wanted to pay more money for him. He said no. You want to stay in Paris and play with Mbappe and Neymar and all that. But you have to look at your career. I think he's going to just sit on the bench most of the time and play a few games here and there. But Newcastle got a good player. Isaac is a good player. Last season he wasn't good though. He just scored a few goals. The season before that was a good season for him. And Arsenal wanted to spend crazy amount of money on him. Many big teams wanted him, but Sociedad just wanted, I don't know, crazy release clause or something like that. And he ended up by staying there. And last season, he wasn't really that good. But still this season, Newcastle spent a lot of money on him. It's a risk, but you have to take risks in life, you know. If you don't risk anything, you don't get anything. That's how life works. So I think he's going to need a little bit of time to adjust in the Premier League. But after that, he should be fine, Isaac. So I don't think anybody is there. Anybody is there on the market really, like, you know, center forward. Oh, there are many of them. Let me just correct myself. There are many of them. But the problem is the shiny ones, okay? People want to see big names. That's the problem. But you can get Sosa or whatever from Stuttgart, right? And he can just come and do the job in your team. I heard that Wolves are trying to work a deal on him. You can go to France somewhere and find a very good striker in a good level that can just help you do something. But when you don't have a good name, when you have a big name, shiny name, people think that there's nobody on the market. But there are always people on the market. Look at Sesko, the young man from Salzburg. He moved to Leipzig, but he's going to go there next season. He was good on the market. Until yesterday, many people didn't know much about this young man from Russia. Arsene, not Arsenal, not Arsene Wenger, but Arsene. His name is Arsene Zakharyan. Arsene Zakharyan. Nobody knew really about him, but if you look at, you know, his statistics, he looks good. So the point I'm trying to make here is there are always people out there, but depending on how you see them. Are you going for low key, low profile, just like Jurgen Klopp will go and get somebody ordinary and make them extraordinary? Or you're just looking for flashy big name? So there are always people out there, depending on your scouting department and what your team trying to do. Arsenal for life. Pepe signed for Nice. Yeah, that was like a couple of days ago, right? I already made a video about it. On loan, no option, no obligation to buy. So I think he's going to do good in the French league. He did very good when he was there. He actually almost signed for Chelsea Football Club because he's a Chelsea fan. I know so many of his shows in France that he said he's a fan of Chelsea and it's a dream for him to play for Chelsea, blah, 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 blah. But because of the ban, transfer ban, we couldn't sign anybody. And Arsenal jumped to the opportunity and bought him for 75 million. They are, I don't know, they broke the record to sign Pepe, but it didn't really look like Emery wanted him. Arteta also don't really rate him. So, yeah, his time in England wasn't really successful. Probably because he didn't play a lot of games, If you give him a run of games with a manager that trusts him, I think he was going to do good. Certain players are just bad because of the manager. Because the manager don't rate you. No matter how hard you work, they're not going to give you a chance. They're not going to give you a run of games. So, yeah. Nicolas Pepe to Nice. I think Nice are in one of the European competitions, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but let me check. Nice might be in one of those European competitions. If it's not Europa League, it's going to be Conference League or something. I don't know. I might be wrong, but they are a very good team back there in France. Yeah, he might play in Europe or not. Probably I'm not. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But I'm just checking if Nice are in one of... No, I don't think they are somewhere. Nice, no. It's Monaco from France. Marseille are in the Champions League with PSG. Yeah, Nice are not here. It's just my bad. Yo, Nantes. Yeah, so I was confused between Nantes and Nice. You see? No, they are not in Europa League, and I don't think they are even in the Conference League. What happened? I thought they finished like 6th or 7th. I don't know. I might be wrong. Christophe Galtier. I don't know what position they finished last season. Conference League. So let me check on Conference League here, just to check if Nice are somewhere. No, I don't see them anywhere here. Group F. Group E, no, they are not. I'm sure they are not. Yeah, they are not. Nice are nowhere, so they are not in Europe. But they got even Aaron Ramsey plays for Nice, so it's gonna be a hell of a team. They're gonna challenge for the French league, I'm sure. They even got what's his name again? Schmeichel from Leicester City. So I think Nice are gonna be a very good team to watch in the French league this season, because they have very, very good players. So people, listen, if you are in the house, don't forget to like, subscribe, all the good stuff. It doesn't cost you anything. Just one click away, my friends, and you are all done. If you have a question, you can ask. If you want to call us, you can call us, because I am here for the people too. The link is always there. Let me just pin it somewhere. Send it for one more time if you didn't see it. So you can call if you have time. If you don't have time, no problem. You can just ask questions, so we can keep the conversation going. Ishmael, why can't we get Pedro Neto? Pedro Neto is an interesting one because we were linked with him. The problem is, you and me got our own target. The manager got his own target. So you can say whatever you want, but if the manager don't want a player, there is nothing you can do about it. You might think Gabriel Jesus is better than Raheem Sterling, for example, or we need more Gabriel Jesus profile than Raheem Sterling. That is just an example. But the manager said, no, I think Raheem Sterling is what we need the most. So you see, it's about sentiment. But the manager is making a decision according to what he's trying to do. So he's going for Gordon, Anthony Gordon. But we can find some other players out there that you can spend money on instead of spending like 60 million on Gordon. You see, you can find another very solid center back out there that you can spend 20 to 25 million, solid, very good. You can develop him, but he chose to go for 85 million Fofana, or 90 million or 100 million. I don't know how much it's gonna cost us. So the point I'm trying to make here is that you and me, we don't have any decision about this, about what is happening. We're gonna just have to accept it. You might see things from a different perspective. The manager doesn't see the same way as we do. So that is the reason why we don't get Pedro Neto, because the manager probably has another idea in his mind. And we are working on a young Arsene, not Arsenal, Arsene, from Dynamo Moscow or something. Dynamo, right? From Russia. So Zakharyan is a guy that he looks good on YouTube, just like anybody else, just like me. I can look like Messi there if I put my compilation, well worked by professional. You won't see any flow. So it's all good. The narrative is good. Everybody is pumped, happy. He's the next Fabregas and all that. But the reality is, it might not be the same on the pitch. You know? So yeah, good question for Pablo Neto. But you and me, like I said, we have no decision to make here. No decision to make. So let's see, Fabrizio Romano. So I'm going to go ahead, since I don't have many questions, read some headlines from Fabrizio and from other sources and talk about them just a little bit. And if somebody is going to call or somebody is going to join us, good. But if it's not, and then the show is going to be very short. And then I'm going to have to get back to work. All right. So let's go. Mr. John, thank you so much. Much appreciated. Fabrizio Romano. So this Paqueta guy, okay, let's talk about Paqueta. Paqueta, couple seasons ago, he was unplayable. Unplayable in the French league. He was in another level. This brother here, Paqueta, the Brazilian. Many teams back there wanted to sign him. It was too expensive and all that. But last season, he kind of dropped. Like he was 50-50, not the same Paqueta. But I think he's going to do it at West Ham. A great player that people are going to discover. Not going to be surprised if in a couple of seasons Chelsea goes to offer 150 to get him. But when they are in the lower divisions, where they are the so-called lower teams, we don't want them. We just wait for them to become almost impossible to get. Or when it comes to fight with other teams to get him, that's where Chelsea shows up. But these are the kind of players that you can get cheap and you develop them. I don't know what happened. He was unplayable. Like I was even doing watch-alongs, right? Like PSG, Lyon, and that guy just was in another level. He was that good. So West Ham are really getting a great deal here. I think he's gonna find his form at West Ham. Remind me of Bruno Guimaraes at Newcastle United. Also a baller, man, a baller. From Brazil to Lyon, and from Lyon to Newcastle. Those are the players that you have to go before they become big names. You go for them, and probably this is exactly, not really exactly what Chelsea are doing at the moment. Chelsea are going for kids like 18, 19 years old, but this like Guimaraes, Paqueta, I don't know his age, but in a good age before they reach their target. So before the big step of their career, you know what I mean? But we're still in another level. We're still like in the kid level, and then you're gonna be to good player level, and then you reach your prime. So Paqueta and Guimaraes are in the process of getting in to their prime. That is a very good age to get somebody if you have a very good coach who can develop them. You know what I mean? Because some of them are gonna just die, like Kai Havertz. He's confused. He doesn't know what to do, where to go on the pitch. He's just like headless chicken because it doesn't look like we have really a right position for him, or we coach him. Somehow he's just doing his own thing and just lost on the pitch. So very good age when we bought Kai Havertz, for example, in the age where you can develop somebody to a world class, but it doesn't look like we develop people, or we develop them quick enough. They look like they are just stagnant somewhere. They're stalled somewhere. Callum Hudson-Odoi the same, even Mason Mount, the same level. You know, like you don't see the real progress in the player. Just like Real Madrid, you will see Vinicius Jr. The other season, he was like awful. Nobody wanted to pass the ball to him because he was that awful, headless chicken. And Ancelotti took over, and look at him. Same with Rodrigo and other youngsters from other teams. Like you see the progress after 3 months, after 6 months, after 1 year. You see how they are getting to the next level. At Chelsea, we don't see it. Like they're going just back and backward, and then we wanna sell them and then buy some other perfect players. So it is what it is. So this Paqueta guy is good. He's gonna progress under Moyes. Let me read some comments here. Acknowledge your show. Keep. All right. Thank you so much. John said, for me, Adam Webster is more better than Fofana. Yeah, you can make a case. Adam Webster is good, but can also develop. He's in a good age. Fofana still 21 years old with a lot of injuries. Is a big X factor. You don't know what you're gonna get, but you don't know. We have to give them time to just like walk. And let's see what they're gonna do. Fofana is coming with a lot of pressure. I don't know how that is gonna end up, my friend. It's going to be epic to see. Ludi is in the house. He said, good morning, my friend. Dynamo Kiev would take it. Haha. Europa League, right? Dynamo Kiev. Let me check what group Dynamo Kiev are before I go back to. I wanted them to make it to the Champions League. Unfortunately, they didn't make it. Look at this. Group B. Dynamo Kiev, Rennes, Fenerbahce. My friend, I don't want to discourage you because I want to see Dynamo Kiev go, but it's going to be very difficult though. Rennes are very good teams in France, and I'm going to be biased here, if you know what I mean, and give them some some favor. But yeah, they got a chance. They got a chance. You know what? When your country is in the war, they are struggling. People are dying. Everybody goes to war. Whatever what they do, they go to war. Did you watch the boxing game, the boxing match the other day? You see that brother went to war. Like, I'm not gonna lose this. I'm not gonna lose this. I'm gonna win it for the country. You know, it's about the flag. So hopefully they can do some business here and get to the next round. But don't you think that they're gonna have more chances if they can drop to the conference league and then go there to win it, than, you know, go to quarterfinal and then get eliminated by Arsenal or Manchester City or something like that? I don't know, but good luck to Dynamo Kiev, man. There are so many Dynamo. Chelsea drew another Dynamo from Zagreb. Kovacic, old team in the so there are so many Dynamos there. Zagreb and the Kiev one, and I think they have another one in Russia, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but Dynamo Moscow. Yeah, so 3 Dynamos. Yeah. Or it might be even more Dynamos out there. So Chelsea to play the Zagreb one in the Champions League. But hey, good luck. Good luck to Dynamo Kiev. I will be supporting them. But when they play against Rennes, and then, you know, it's going to be different. So let's see. All right, my people, don't forget to call if you want to call. Don't forget to send your questions. Be part of this. And if I have a poll that I put early on asking you where the Europa League is going. You think it's coming to the Premier League, or it's going to the Bundesliga, Serie A, the French League? What league do you think is going to win Europa League? Yesterday I put a poll asking what did I ask again? Yeah, what league is gonna win the Champions League? I didn't ask about a team, like the league. Which league? Not team. Do you think a team from the Bundesliga, a team from the Premier League, or Serie A, or La Liga? Stuff like that. Okay, my friends, so slowly and surely we are progressing with this show. And let's go back to some breaking news or whatever from Fabrizio Romano. So we already talked about Paqueta. Very, very surprising transfer here, because I was thinking that big teams, or the so-called big teams, are going to be queuing outside to try to get Paqueta. But for some reason, nobody really went for him for some reason. And that tells you that there is something that they see in him or they don't see in him. They're not sure. And that doesn't mean that he's a bad player, though. All right. Harry Winks has now accepted to join Sampdoria. Deal agreed. Loan from Tottenham. It will be completed in the next days. Final steps to be discussed in the next hours. Okay. Yeah, I think Antonio Conte and Paratici are using their connections in Italy to try to get some players out of the team from Tottenham and also get some good players from Italy. They are very good in the Italian market, and you understand that. That is their countries, right? So Harry Winks looks like he's not in Antonio Conte's plan for this season, so he's going on loan to Sampdoria. All right. What PSG said here, according to Fabrizio. PSG Garcia said that there are players waiting to leave and players that would join. Okay. Okay. Some coffee, man. Some coffee before we continue. So, Paredes will join Juventus very soon. Keylor Navas to Napoli, and Fabian Ruiz to PSG. Okay, so it's gonna be some kind of swap deals here. Navas going to Napoli and Fabian Ruiz to PSG. In progress. Diallo, Icardi, Michu, Goi to be clarified soon. Rafinha will 100% leave. Yeah, PSG are just clearing their deck. You know, everybody, all the dead wood out and get some new players from somewhere. Napoli, Navas, that means Kepa is not going anywhere. If he was ambitious, I think he was going to force his way out of Chelsea to try to get to the World Cup. So I think he already discouraged himself because too much money to leave on the table at Chelsea, right? So Kepa, I was thinking he was going to take a hit on his salary to join a team, even a lower team, play week in, week out, and try to make it to the World Cup. But it doesn't look like he has any ambition anymore. The money is good. Nobody is going to accept to pay him the kind of money that he is on at Chelsea Football Club. So we wanted even to pay more than 50% of his salary to send him to Napoli, but it was still a lot of money for any team to pay, even with Chelsea taking charge of 75%. That tells you how expensive he is and how people really don't value him. Other teams don't really value him that much. Okay, so PSG done. So PSG just sold another one. They keep on selling players this time, which is good because for years they couldn't really sell a lot of players. They were on high wages at PSG, but they couldn't move them out because it's too much money. Now they sold the goalkeeper Areola to West Ham. They're gonna sell another goalkeeper to Vincent Kompany, Burnley. They already sold Bulka. Bulka is a young man that came from Chelsea, and he left on free, and then they sold him to Nice this season. So they are selling a lot of players. Wijnaldum went on loan to Roma, but unfortunately he broke something is broken somewhere. I forgot what the kind of injury he has, but he might be out even the World Cup with his nation because the injury is bad. So they are getting rid of people and bringing some very good players, energetic, ready to go. So PSG, you have to keep your eye open on them because they're going to be in the conversation when it comes to the Champions League this season. Because before they were struggling with Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, they don't press, they don't tackle, and they didn't have a lot of energy from the midfield or from the defense to help them. But they strengthened those positions, people who can really work hard for the team. Okay. So we already talked about Paqueta and all that. Official confirm Mr. Huang has joined Nottingham Forest on $5 million deal from Bordeaux. Bordeaux, for people who don't know, they were relegated in the second division. They have some financial issues and a lot of legal issues and all that. I don't want to say that. I don't want to get into the details here because nobody want to hear that. I know it because that is the championship. That is the league that I watch the most after the Premier League. And I do watch alongs and I know history about clubs. So they were in trouble a lot. They are in the second division. So they're going to sell this guy here. Mr. Huang is going to Nottingham Forest. I don't know how many players Nottingham Forest signed this window. I don't know. So many of them. So many players, man. So many. I don't know. 19. They might sign maybe 25 players. But listen, they got the money. They got 150 million for the championship final, right? They played against Huddersfield Town. It was a non-goal from our boy Levi Colwell in the final of the championship playoff. So the championship playoff will give you a lot of money. That final, you get the most money in the English leagues. That's where you got more money. So they got 150 million in hand, plus some money they're gonna get from the Premier League and other. Plus they have owners, so they have a big budget. So they've been buying and buying and buying. The problem now is how to put them together. You can buy whoever you want, but you need to make some sense on the pitch. So Nottingham Forest, they are really determined to stay in the Premier League. And let's see what's going to happen, because certain teams made the same mistakes, right? In the past, like QPR, spending tons of money to try to stay in the Premier League. And then they just went straight back to the championship. So I hope that they don't make the same mistake, because otherwise it's going to be a catastrophe. All right, people. So I'm still here for, 15 more minutes, because I'm here for the people. If people don't call and people don't ask questions, I don't have to continue talking myself. I'm here for people to talk. So if people don't talk, and then I'm going to have to go back to work. Okay? So I'm going to be here just reading some of the news in every community. And if somebody calls, it's okay. If you ask a question, it's okay. But I'm not going to last here longer if I don't have any reaction from you guys. So Alexander Isak, I think I already talked about him. Signed for Newcastle United. I think he's a very, very good signing. I think I touched about it a little bit. He's going to be developed by Eddie Howe, who knows actually how to coach and how to develop young prospects. I think he's 22 years old, still time. And don't put too much pressure on him. I think he's going to be a top striker. With the right attitude, I think he's going to learn. Okay, let me read a few more here. Wolves manager Bruno Bruno Lang. He said bid for Kalajdzic. Sosa Kalajdzic, right? He's the guy that they're trying to sign from Stuttgart. So let's wait and see what's going to happen there. Antonio Conte actually confirmed that if they're going to sell players, they need more players in. So they are not done yet. Wow. Antonio Conte had one of the best recruitment this window. Keep your eye open. We almost beat them. They were helped by Anthony Taylor. But listen, man, I'm sick and tired of complaining about Anthony Taylor. And then we played a very good game of football, and the next game we went to bottle it at Leeds United. It's a very, very Chelsea thing to do, which is play very good against certain teams and then go get destroyed by a lower team. But it is what it is. Anyways, let me continue. Let me read some comments. John said that you heard that Auba has agreed personal term with Chelsea. That's been like for 2 weeks, bro. Where have you been living? They agreed. Their people came to London, contract agreed and all that. Personal terms won't be a problem. It's every single day the same news, like recycling over and over again. And Aubameyang, there's no problem. It's still a problem between Chelsea and Barcelona. So if they agree on fee, and then Auba is coming, let's wait and see what's going to happen. If such and such leaves, who will you? No, I'm not going to discuss about sacking people here, because people are going to clip you and say that you are promoting somebody to get sacked. So I'm not into that bandwagon of sacking managers. I don't want to see him sacked. I just want to see him improve and work on few systems and play players from their natural positions. That's what I'm asking from him. Not just because you criticize somebody that you want him out. You criticize him because you want them to get better. And listen, they say don't change something that is not broken. But it's clear that for almost 2 years, our system is broken. We have to change it. So you change something that is broken. You don't change something that is not broken. Our system is clearly broken, and not every single solution need to be, buy a new one, because you don't know what you're going to get. Even buying somebody else doesn't give you guarantee that he's going to be good in the same setup. But I'm not going to get into the bandwagon of sack. No, I always like long-term, somebody who is good with youth, somebody who can mix youth, and somebody who can also be flexible, not one-dimensional football, okay? It's like when you have, depending on the opposition, you can be able to adapt and get a result by twisting things here and there. Because we got found out long time ago, and we don't want to change anything. That's the problem. But I'm not gonna agree with you on sacking people here. Not everything need to be out. No, that is not me. All right, people, so I'm still here for a few more minutes because nobody is calling and nobody is asking questions. So I think people are tired. John said that, will you pay 30 million for Auba, who is 33 years old? Hell no, I'm not going to pay anything more than 20 million on Auba. But if the manager decides to go for him, it's not my money. And let's just trust him. Let's trust the process. If they feel that they can spend that kind of money, why not? You know? But 33 years old for 33 years old Aubameyang, 30 million for me, it's a lot of money. But don't forget that Lewandowski went for almost 60 million. But Lewandowski is another level, though. Lewandowski, even at 33, 34, you can tell that he still has like 2 or 3 quality seasons on top there. Aubameyang, you don't know what you're getting really. But we're going to just trust the manager and trust the process. But 30 million, bro, that is a lot of money. You can find a decent number 9 somewhere from Germany, like that guy, Sosa. Very tall, powerful. He can help you. You can get him on 20 million or something like that. You can go to the French league or somewhere and find somebody decent that can help you do something. Mr. Dixon said that he doesn't think that Wesley Fofana worth the price. Yeah, I've already talked about Fofana. I don't think that he worth the money that they are demanding. They want to break the record of selling a player. We're gonna break another record of the most expensive defender after breaking the record for Kepa Arrizabalaga, the most expensive goalkeeper in the world, and other. So I don't know, man. I don't know why we stuck. If I was in charge, we were just going to move to our plan B. You know, get probably Adam Webster or somebody from the Premier League, somebody that even you never heard of, but he can just help you do the job. I don't understand the hype. The hype. It was the same hype for Kunde. Kunde is the solution. He's the best, the next big thing that never happened to Chelsea after John Terry. All kind of theories. And then Kunde gone. Delete also the hype. Oh, look at him. Blah, blah, blah. And then he went to Bayern Munich. Then we went to Kimpembe. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's the best. He's the best. We didn't get him. So we're switching from one to another one. When we fell on one, we switch the hype to the new guy. And then we're just going around. The hype is just a little bit too much. It's a lot of risk. But listen, the manager wants him. He got him. Let's just trust the process and see what's going to happen. So Isaac, number 14, Cheriari. Wow, very good number. Good luck, but not against Chelsea Football Club, though. When we play you, Isaac, I want you to flop against Chelsea, but do good against Liverpool, Manchester City, Arsenal, and Tottenham. Right? What else? Some headlines here. Fabrizio Romano. Pep Guardiola announces Bernardo Silva won't leave City despite Barcelona interest. This is what he said. This is the quote from Pep Guardiola. Bernardo Silva will stay at Manchester City. There are no negotiations. We don't have any phone call from any club regarding Bernardo Silva. Yeah, this is PR. They already talked about it, but probably Pep is trying to win the Champions League this season. Bernardo might move to Barcelona next season because that is going to be like 1 year left on his contract, and then it's going to be easier for him to move. He loves Barcelona. He want to go play for them. So I think it's going to happen, but probably not this transfer window. Not this one. All right, so we talked about City. Jurgen Klopp also still on the market. They have issues in the midfield. They are missing also Mane in the final third. Nunes got suspended. I think he already served 1 game. And this weekend is going to be the 2nd game. And next week it's going to be the 3rd game. So we might see him in August back. And they have some issues in the defense with a lot of injuries. And also the midfield look like hologram. Looks really, really, really like empty. So don't be surprised if you see Liverpool getting somebody before the end of the window. They wanted to wait for Jude Bellingham though. But Bellingham, actually, it's gonna be a fight because Real Madrid, they just lost what's Casemiro, but they got Camavinga and also Tchouameni in the midfield. But Real Madrid always goes for the best, so it's gonna be a war to get Jude Bellingham next summer. So Liverpool wanted to wait, but because of what is happening at the moment, it looks like it's gonna be a little bit urgent for them to get a midfielder and probably somebody in the defense. But I am sure that this guy here, Jurgen Klopp, he's going to get somebody that you never heard of. Just saying, because everybody knows everybody nowadays with FIFA and all that. But I'm trying to make a point here. Somebody who doesn't have a big name, okay? No name, no nothing, no shiny name. He's gonna just get somebody and then polish him, make him a shiny star, and start performing, get him to the next level, to the world-class level. He did it. Sadio Mane, Mo Salah, who else? Diogo Jota, and even Diaz, you know, to a certain extent. He was doing good in Portugal, but kind of Klopp took him to the next level by coaching him properly. So Klopp, when he buys somebody, most of the time they turn to be really, really good. So keep your eye open because they might go there for one player or two before the end of this transfer window, Liverpool. Okay, AC Milan manager Stefano Pioli said that I don't see any problem with Rafael Leao. He's not distracted by the transfer rumor. He's focused on working at the best level. Nothing has changed with Chelsea, despite links. Milan feel protected by 150 million release clause. So this brother here got 150 million release clause. Let me know. Do you think Chelsea should take a chance here? Activate the release clause. How old is he? Like 21 or something? He's still very young. But I don't know. He's good. He looks good on YouTube though. Everybody looks good on YouTube. So, yeah. So you got the money, you got him. If you're going to sacrifice 150 million, bam, you got him right now. But I don't see Chelsea spending this kind of money. Next summer, maybe we could go for him. But it's going to be a big fight from many, many top clubs. Because I'm sure next season he's going to get to the next level, you know. He's going to get to the next level next season. And, you know, Real Madrid, what do they have? Vinicius, of course, and Rodrigo. But I'm trying to throw some names here. So we're going to be fighting with other teams to get Leao. But if Todd Bowley want him, Thomas Tuchel want him right now, they have to pay 150 million. Okay. Cristiano Ronaldo, Anthony to Manchester United, Wesley Fofana to Chelsea, and many more according to Fabrizio Romano here. We're not going to get to details. I'm getting closer and closer to ending this show, people. I don't have a lot of interaction from you. I have a lot of work to do, but I wanted just to give you the voice, so that's why I'm here for. So if people don't call, then I'm gonna have to leave. Let me read a few more comments here. Treasure. Almost all our record transfer haven't worked. Lukaku, Havertz, Kepa, Morata, Pulisic. Now we spend 85 million on Fofana. We just don't learn. Yeah, we haven't spent that money yet because the bid hasn't been accepted yet. So let's wait and see what's going to happen. But I got your point. Our records, signings are not doing what we expected from them. Kepa Arrizabalaga. But hey, some of them we have to see it from a bigger picture, not only from few games, for few poor games. Some of them you have to look at the big picture of did we win something with them, okay? Kepa Arrizabalaga, the first season, we qualified for the Champions League next season. We finished top 4, and then we won Europa League. So, regardless of what you're going to say about Kepa Arrizabalaga, there is some success somewhere there. Okay? And then we went also to win the Champions League, UEFA Super Cup, and also Club World Cup. We got to many finals that we didn't win. If we won all our finals, I don't know, Kepa was going to have 7 or 6 trophies already. So we have to look at it from a bigger picture instead of the mistakes, if that makes sense. Same with Harvard. We know that he started very good, and he scored in the final of the Champions League, and he scored in the final of the Club World Cup. So if you look at it from that perspective, it's been a success. It's been a hit. Lukaku, because of problems, because of the system, because of the setup, it just went down the drain very quickly. So he didn't have time to really show what he's capable of. So that one, you have to take context into here. Do you think if Lukaku played in Antonio Conte's system, we were going to be making this comment today? Probably. The 90 or 100 million fee that we played was going to look like a bargain if he was there to score like 20, 25 goals. Nobody was going to be talking about the money. But the conditions that he was at Chelsea didn't really allow him to do that. And when he tried to talk, he exaggerated. He talked too much. And then we got on his back. So everything went down the drain. It's not only football side of Lukaku. And Morata, yeah, I can understand Morata. Morata was really awful. Replacing directly somebody like Diego Costa wasn't, you have to be on top there. And you talk about Pulisic. Pulisic also, how many games Pulisic played last season? People are going to tell you 50 or 60 goals. Wow, how many minutes he played? 10 minutes here, 3 minutes there, half an hour somewhere. That's it. What position he played? Our attacker, we all know how they are struggling with the setup and system. The manager called him a super sub. The confidence is gone. When he's on the pitch, people expect him to save us. In 10 minutes, he needs to score 3 goals and save us from a disaster. So I'm going to if you take everything to perspective here and you use common sense, you think outside the box, I think we failed on Pulisic rather than the opposite. Do you think that under Klopp or under Pep Guardiola, if he's given his natural position and played week in, week out, we were going to have the same discussion? Probably not. So there are context behind the narrative that is on social media. But I know that social media today is about black or white. It's about you are good or you are bad. You are in or you are out. Everybody needs to be perfect. Hit the ground running immediately. We don't improve people. We don't have time for that. You are out. We need somebody perfect. And then we buy that perfect player. And all of a sudden, he's out. Hakim Ziyech, the same. Everybody was talking about the magician, how good he is. One injury, playing out of position, a lot of issues, all of a sudden get him out. So I'm not going to get into the copy-paste bandwagon of blaming players, but I am going to see things from a bigger picture, a different perspective. Kaka from Uganda, what do you have to say? Good evening, long time. I'm back in the house. Nice to see you. Hi, depuis Suisse. Hello, Mr. Kidan. Comment? Ça va? Alright, depuis Suisse. Quelle ville en Suisse? Bern ou Switzerland ou la capitale? Les Pyrénées? What part of Swiss are you from, my friend? Because I know a little bit of Swiss. I have people there. Alexander Isaac is young and very good. Why didn't Chelsea go for him? Always waiting for popular names like Lukaku, Auba, and more. Very good question, though. That I talked about it. Chelsea need to start being proactive and not wait until somebody becomes expensive. We need to go get Eden Hazard, get Mo Salah, get Kevin De Bruyne before they become big names. If that makes sense, that's how we got them. Mo Salah, we got him from Basel or something, some teams from Switzerland, right? Kevin De Bruyne, we got him from Belgium, okay? Before even everybody knew who he was. And then we don't have patience to wait. That's the problem. You are talking about why we don't get Alexander, whatever. If we got him and he struggled just the way Kai Havertz is struggling now, everybody is going to turn against him. It's going to be, oh no, he's not good enough. Why can't you try to improve what you got in hand and be patient and support them? At Chelsea Football Club, we just support success. We don't support people who need support in bad time. Look at how people turn against Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, Tammy Abraham. Do you think that this Isaac guy is going to be a perfect player? It's going to be same old. Before we got Hakim Ziyech, everybody was crying. The magician, oh, look at him. He's going to destroy the Premier League. Came to the Premier League, played in the wrong position. He doesn't have enough playing time, always on the bench, frustrated. People want to kill him and you want to blame him. So you need to be, I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the Chelsea community, but I'm sick and tired of hypocrisy. We want. But when that player has some bad time, we want them out immediately. Where are you going to find perfect players? There are nobody there that will be perfect. Even if Thomas Tuchel got 100% of players that he wants, they are not going to be perfect. They're going to have bad time, bad games. They might even waste one season awful. But next season, nobody is telling you that he's not going to improve. So, I don't know. You kind of tired of Chelsea, of us. Kante and Kova are there on the first 11 tomorrow. No, Kante is injured. He's going to be out for a month minimum. So, still 3 weeks to go before we get Kante. And Kovacic is coming from an injury, so you don't want to rush him directly to the first team. You want to give him time. So tomorrow, Thomas Tuchel said that he might have 20 minutes. Or not, we don't know. Hello, Mr. Jasper. Brother, tell me the issue of Auba. Will Chelsea gonna sign him? Bro, we talked about Auba like for 30 minutes. I'm tired of talking about Auba, but it looks like it's progressing. I think things are moving to the right direction. Barcelona want more money. Chelsea don't want to pay more money. And we are just waiting and looking at each other, just like who's going to do first, who's going to abandon first. So I think it's going to happen. Okay, a few more comments here before I leave. I've been saying that for the last 15 minutes. Few more comment. But I'm here for the people. So the more people comment, the more it gives me a little bit of energy. And some coffee, of course, will give you energy. Okay. Kante is like Kanye West. Who will win? Who will win on what? What are you talking about? West London is blue. The London in general is blue. There's no West or whatever. London is blue in general. Mr. Night Reader, why are you insulting people here? Your message is being held by YouTube. You don't come here and insult people. All right, so let me continue a little bit on Fabrizio Romano. So the Vraska is agree personal terms to go to Manchester United and be the cover for David De Gea. Now still they have to negotiate fee between Manchester United and Newcastle United. Chelsea and Barcelona remain in contact for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Same all, right? Personal terms already agreed, but it's still between clubs. Chelsea insisting to include Marcos Alonso in the deal. Barcelona don't want to get Alonso as part of the deal. They want to do the Marcos Alonso deal separately, but that is a strategy for them to get a good deal for Auba. And the last minute say, we don't want Alonso, and kind of a mind game going on here. So Chelsea have the right to say, you know what, let's just get both deals together, or we don't do the deal. So let's wait and see what is going to happen. All right, I'm tired here of... Lampard talked a little bit about Gordon. Yeah, clearly Gordon want to come to Chelsea. Chelsea want him. They are negotiating on the price, and anything can happen anytime soon. Even Lampard, if you read his body language, you read between the lines, he was trying just to be professional. That's it. But Gordon could be the next signing for Chelsea Football Club. He's gonna play this weekend. He's in the team with Frank Lampard because Lampard need him. But after this weekend, it could be something else. He could be moving to Chelsea Football Club. My prediction, Mr. Kake said that his prediction for tomorrow, Chelsea 2, Leicester City 1. I hope so. I think it's going to be a draw, though. I feel like a draw. Let me just predict a draw because I always predict Chelsea to win and we end up by losing. So let me just predict... like a draw, and let's see. Maybe I'm the reason why we're not winning games. So I don't know. Okay, people, few more comment. Night Reader is asking you, you're not going on holiday? Are you going to pay the holiday for me and my family? How many holidays do I have to take? I already took 2 in the last 3 months. What's holiday? Are you gonna give me the money to go to holiday or something? Yeah, you pay for me, Montego Bay, Jamaica, and I'll go right now. You have money for me to go? 2 in 3 months is more than enough. I have to work the end of the day. Treasure say Mata, Oscar Ramirez, Gary Cahill, very little hype and low cost, but could have all become legend. These are the players we should be looking for. Find me an Aspilicueta. Yeah, you're right. Low key don't mean necessarily they are bad players, but Chelsea community, we always like shiny names. If you cost a lot of money, we hype you, we want you. But I'm telling you right now, there are so many center backs out there that can do the same job or even a better job than Fofana. But we are stuck. We are waiting only 7 days to go until the end of this window. And we don't have anybody there. And we're talking about selling not even selling, sending this brother here, Chalobah, on loan. How? Even if we buy Fofana, it's clear that we still need another center back. And Chalobah is going to help. I don't know what we are thinking about here. 37 years old Thiago Silva, he's going to get injured. He's going to get tired. Koulibaly, the other day he was having cramps. He's 31 years old. So I don't know what are we trying to do here. So if we buy Fofana and we're going to loan out the young Chalobah, it doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. We have to keep all of them. And yeah, everybody knows about this brother here. Arsene Zakharyan. He is from Russia. The Wonder Kid over there, he got a very good compilation video on YouTube, and it looks like we're gonna get him. He looks like he's a very creative player. But people, listen to me. Stop it. People need to stop comparing players. People are calling him De Bruyne already, the new De Bruyne. Come on, man. You have to do it in the Premier League. Yes, he had whatever statistics in the Russian league. It doesn't mean that he's going to do it the same in the Premier League. He needs to be developed. Give him a chance, run off games, and then coach him properly, and then he's going to be good. But just don't sell people some fake news and saying, oh, he's the next Eden Hazard, he's the next Michael Essien, he's the next Drogba, he's the next Messi. No, stop it, man. He's his own player. Okay? Let's not put a lot of expectations and a lot of pressure on the kid. And listen, yesterday morning, nobody knew him. Nobody. I'm telling you right now. Nobody even knew his name. But when he was linked with Chelsea Football Club, Di Marzio and Romano start talking about him. All of a sudden, what we did, we jumped to YouTube, right? Watch some clips, and oh my goodness, I always knew him. I've been following him since when he was a baby. Blah, blah, blah. Stop lying, man. Why people lie? Why are you going to lie? We all jumped to see the clips, and you can't make the right judgment from watching somebody's comps on YouTube. Everybody can look like Messi on YouTube. But he looks like he got potential. He got something in him. Let's leave it there. Okay? And the Chelsea Football Club, we don't develop people. Now people want Pulisic out, Ziyech out, Mount out, Werner out, Lukaku out. Okay? Havertz out, Callum Hudson-Odoi out. How can we troubleshoot something here? You don't always get rid of your computer when something is not working, right? You might even turn it off and turn back on and see if it's gonna work. That's what you do first. At Chelsea, we don't troubleshoot. We always get rid of them. Get rid of them. Not good. How about coaching? How about taking a little bit of time to coach a person? Or how about playing them in the right positions? Are you sure that this guy, if he comes to Chelsea and we force him to play as a wing back, he's going to be the same? No. Because if you are De Bruyne, you have to play from the midfield, right? And do what De Bruyne does from the midfield. If you play De Bruyne from the wing back position or from false nine or from a center back position, I don't think he's going to be the same De Bruyne. So people try just to blame players without blaming the structure or telling the truth. So anybody there that will come up with nonsense about he's the next De Bruyne, yesterday morning you didn't know him and you know it. If you're going to say you knew him, you are a liar. You are a specialist in lying because nobody knew him. We were linked with him under Frank Lampard, just a little bit, you know. Back then, he was like 16, 17. It didn't really take off. So nobody was following this kid. It's just because it's out there and everybody pretend to know him and he's the next De Bruyne or the second coming of De Bruyne. People need to stop lying. You have to tell the truth. All right? So if he comes to Chelsea Football Club, we need to support him because he's going to have hard time. Hard time. And during hard time is where we have to support our players. That's why we are called supporters. We are not fans. We are fans and supporters. All right? You see the difference here? But at Chelsea Football Club, we tend to be fans of success. You know, we just love something that is successful. But once somebody is struggling, we don't support you. You need to go out. We finished. You are nobody. So if you're going to hype this kid here, look at how we hyped Kai Havertz and look at him today. Look at how we hyped Timo Werner. Look at him today. Lukaku. Everybody said he was the missing piece. Blah, 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 blah. And then when he fought out with the manager, everybody said, I didn't want him to begin with. People switched and start lying. I was making shows here that I said, I don't see Lukaku making it a Chelsea Football Club. His profile doesn't really give me any confidence. People called me that I had an agenda, blah, blah, blah. I hate Lukaku. I'm like, okay. I'm just saying, this is my opinion. But the same people who say that I had an agenda because I gave my opinion are the same people who denied. They say, I never wanted Lukaku to begin with. Hypocrisy after fact. But before fact, everybody pretend to know the guy. I knew him. I've been watching him. He's a baller. Stop lying. All right. Let me see if there is some comment here. Your name is kind of funny. He said a 3-0 Chelsea against Leicester City. Join CFC OG. Haha. Oh, Night Reader. Are you CFC OG or whatever? What are you trying to say? You just joined CFC OG? You wanted me to go to... Oh, this is the vacation thing, right? I'm waiting for a new striker, according to Mr. Kaka from Uganda. Fofana, I see the funny side of Fofana here. This is Armenian. Well, the name sounds Armenian, but he's Russian. He's like the Kardashian, right? Kardashians are Americans, but their parents are from Armenian because, yeah, you know what I mean? Chelsea should go for Gordon and Fofana. All right. You want Gordon? All right. That is your opinion, Mr. Kaka. From Uganda, that is your opinion, and we respect your opinion. Okay, the last step for this show is going to be double checking if there is a breaking news from Victor Osimhen agent. Talked about the link to Manchester United. He said there are no negotiation or swap deal talks in progress. Osimhen's Napoli player, and he wants to stay in the Champions League with to play the Champions League with Napoli. Okay, he's proud to being in the Champions League. Oh my goodness, that is just like poking Manchester United, telling them, hey, listen, you are not in the Champions League, we're not coming for you. Kind of. But at the end, money can talk. But Napoli, it's very difficult to get a player from Napoli in general. Okay, Atletico Madrid are changing their position on Renan Lodi. They are now open to let him leave in case a good proposal will arrive. Nottingham Forest keen on Lodi. Oh, wow. A lot of information here. Let me just jump to something typically like Chelsea. Let me check on Simon here. Okay. Cover given anyways, but honestly, if they both deem to fit enough, of course, both should start tomorrow in my view. Okay, so he want Cover and the young Broja to start tomorrow. They're not gonna start. They're not gonna start. Chelsea were expecting to find an agreement for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang yesterday, but still no agreement reached yet, according to Fabrizio Romano. Yeah, every day they tell us this week, tomorrow, the next 24 hours is going to be hot. Something is happening, blah, 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 blah. And at the end, we see nothing. So we have to wait, my friend. We have to wait. Pavel Andrew is Zakharyan's agent. He just confirmed that it's true that everything is closed for Zakharyan to join Chelsea Football Club. We already talked a lot about that Zakharyan guy. Wesley Fofana, same old. So there is nothing really to report here. Let's check on Absolute Chelsea here. If there is any shooting practice from the camp. The problem is, every time we got in a real game, we don't shoot anymore. So we can score golazos in training and have good time, play basketball and ping pong. But when it comes to shooting in front of the goal, it looks like we don't have any IQ anymore. So why even are you practicing shooting? Why? Why Chelsea? Why? Okay, so there is nothing going on more between Ajax and Chelsea for Hakim Ziyech. The deal was really close, but Ajax wanted to mug us off and give us like 10 million or something, and Chelsea were like, get out of here, man. Everybody want to take advantage of Chelsea. We have to be smart. But I want to see Ziyech go and enjoy football somewhere else, because I'm sick of being sad to see him on the bench. So that's the way it is, my friends. Everton had asked for Conor Gallagher. Old news. Nothing new here. And listen, I have the press conference actually on the Green Turf channel. If you haven't watched the full press conference from the boss, Thomas Tuchel, you should do it. You should watch and make your own conclusions, because he said some interesting stuff over there. All right, so this is it. I am going to try to leave. And let me promote myself a little bit here, my friends. This is Green Turf, or at the Green Turf 2 YouTube channel, Instagram, Twitter, the same. You can follow me. I always follow people back. No egos here. We always follow each other. I made some videos early on reacting to Europa League, the Conference League, and also some other videos about Chelsea and the draw yesterday in the Champions League. So if you have time to do it, please do. And double check. I always post some cool videos. You won't be disappointed. I made a video, I think yesterday, the dilemma between Mendy and Kepa Arrizabalaga, who should start on Saturday. So if you haven't checked on that video, you should do it. The Premier League, the Champions League draw, of course, we were here yesterday live, was a big success. So many people were there to support the show. Much appreciated. And I've already made a video about Zakharyan. Give you my point of view in another edited video, you know. So if you wanna double check on that, no problem. And this guy here, many people don't know him, right? Many people don't know him. Mr. Buff. But he's the mastermind behind all the youngsters that we are signing at the moment. Todd Bowley really trusts him. So he's the guy. Neil. Okay, Neil Buff is. He's in charge of Chelsea development, and he's detecting all the youngsters right now since like Emenalo left. So he's very, very good with the youth, and apparently he's the reason why we're gonna get Gordon, and the reason why we got Slonina and Zach Sturge, Chukwuemeka, and now even that Zakharyan guy, Omari Kasadei. So he looks he knows what he's doing. He knows his job, and let's see. Now we need a manager who can use them, because I don't want to see a conflict between the manager and whoever is in charge of recruitment, because remember back when Emenalo was there, he got De Bruyne, he got Salah, he got young Lukaku, he got so many young prospects, and managers back then didn't want to use them. So I don't want to see us spend a lot of money on those young players and then they are not going to be used at Chelsea. What the point? So yeah. So this guy here, Neil, is the guy, man. He's the guy. He knows his thing when it comes to youth at Chelsea Football Club. So that's it. Europa League. That's it. Attila Sly. I made a video already about him yesterday. He's going to sign for Brighton. Remember, if you've been watching this channel for a few years, I've been talking about him for the last 2 years. Very, very good center back, left-footed, tall, powerful. He can speak a perfect English. Low key, low profile, but can get the job done. So instead of going and spending 100 million on a prospect, 21 years old, probably we should have saved some money and wait for the right opportunity. Go there, get just some solid defenders until January or next summer, so we can, we can get somebody in the right price. Now everybody knows that we are desperate, so like Leicester City are gonna hold on their price because they know we don't have any choice and we don't have a plan B. So this is the kind of low key that I was talking about. But listen, it is what it is. And the most damaging on this deal is Levi. Levi Coyle is not going to have playing time, because how the hell they are going to develop a young man that is going back to his parent club in few months from now? They're going to just use Attila Sly and also use their own youngsters from the academy. So this is the reality, that academy product, they go through this kind of reality in every team that they go on loan, and people don't understand how the loan system works, that they don't care about developing you or giving you playing time. They care about you doing a job for them. Keep them in the league, push for whatever top 4 or whatever competition they are in. You are there for the job. They consider you as ready to go. So you must be lucky to find a good manager that will really trust you and give you enough playing time, or something need to happen like bad injuries in the team, and then they have no choice but to use you. But people don't really care about context. They just care about black or white. You are bad. Just because you didn't have enough playing time on loan, that means that you were bad. That's why the manager didn't pick you. No. That is not true. Hakim Ziyech is on the bench just not because he's bad. It's because of tactics. It's because of manager and setup and order. So there are certain reality in football that people just want to make it look like it's black or white. No, there's nothing black and white in football. They are always gray, red, purple, and stuff like that in between. All right, people, I think I plugged myself enough here. You follow me here, I will go back and start following people back at some point. So I think we are done for the day. So many comments that I have just to jump very quickly. Yeah, Vasia here always repeat the same thing over and over every single day. The Pi Ronaldo, stubborn. Okay, so that's it, man. That's it. Zakharyan 100% better than. How do you know that? That's the problem, though. Because he got a better compilation video on YouTube, right? Yeah, so I got you. And I'm not defending Gordon here, but Gordon been doing it in the Premier League for the last 6 months, though. He hasn't really done it enough. He needed Frank Lampard to promote him and stuff like that, to trust him. And Zakharyan is from the Russian league, which is completely different than the Premier League. So we have to wait before we make conclusions and theories. All right, so all right, people, I think I'm done here. Kidan de Lausanne. Kidan of Lausanne in Switzerland. Okay, it is what it is. People, I'm gonna have to leave. God bless you. On your way out, don't forget to like, man. Why people don't like? Show some love, man. Brother been here for 2 hours. If you wanna show some appreciation for my hours of work, all you have to do is just to like. You push that button one time, it's gonna take you 1 second to do it. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. All right. God bless you, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah. Unknown Brain. Marvin Divine. I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating. Thanks to all the rumors you be claiming, it's cool, I'm done with you, so they can throw you a celebration. You gon' hate it when you see me with somebody living better. I'm trying to tell you that me just doing me gon' have you jealous.